to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make some flaked almond strips. They're so easy to make. I had some women over for a morning tea the other morning. I got these high tea stands that I wanted to decorate, and I just thought of this old recipe of mine that you could have these flaked almond strips to put on the top, and I just want to show you how to make them. They're very easy, very simple, very quick. You have a sheet of puff pastry. I have thawed out a sheet of puff pastry. I put it on a sheet of baking paper so then I can transfer it to the tray. I've got my oven on for about 180. They're only in there until they just nicely light and brown, about 10 to 15 minutes. So first of all, we've got about a tablespoon of melted butter, which I'm going to put on there. And then I've got some cinnamon and sugar and the flaked almonds, and that's all it is. So first of all, we prick the pastry. The whole lot of the pastry's got to be all fully pricked, the whole lot of it. Just keep on doing that up and down until you do the whole sheet. And I just defrosted that puff pastry just a little bit so it's not really nice, and it's just nice and soft and pliable to work with. So all you do is just prick that like that, the whole lot. And now we're going to brush it with the melted butter. Just get your melted butter and just brush it all on there. And then we're going to sprinkle that nice sugar with cinnamon on it. Just nice and generously sprinkle it on, all over properly. There you go. Very, very quick and simple. It's just something quick that you want to put extra on a little tray if you're having someone over. I have used these strips even on a side of a salad. You can use them whatever you want to use them for. They are very, very nice. So what you do, now that is lovely with that melted butter. I have done it all. About just only about a tablespoon of melted butter, not even. Okay, I'll just put enough there. And now I'm going to sprinkle it with this lovely cinnamon and sugar. Just sprinkle it all on the top, all over. Not a lot, we just have to give it a little light coating of it, just to give it that flavour and that sugar on it. Just sprinkle it like that. That lovely cinnamon gives it that lovely flavour, and it just sticks to the butter. And what I'm going to do now, I like to cut the strips up before I put the flaked almonds, because it's easier to cut them up before you put the flaked almonds on. So that's all you do. You don't put a lot, but you just put enough to go right round. That's enough. It'd probably be about not even a tablespoon of this sugar and cinnamon. Just gives it enough flavour. There you go. That's it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in strips, so I just about that much all the way down. That's enough in strips. Now I'll cut them first because then it's easier to put the flaked almonds on top. What I've done is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strips, and now I'll go down the middle. And now I'll place all my almonds on there, my flaked almonds. I'll just separate them a little bit, just enough, just a little bit. You can separate them a little bit so then they'll cook all evenly. Because I'm just going to put this on a baking tray after. Just a little bit to just give them a little bit of space, because they do swell up a little bit. That puff pastry always swells up a little bit, so what I do is just give them a little bit of space like that. Now what I do, I've got my flaked almonds, and I'm just going to press them down a bit at a time like that. Just press them down. Make sure you press them down, because then they'll go into the pastry. You don't want to overload it, just give it enough, that's all. Just enough to press it down. And as I say, they are different, something different. You always like to do something different a little bit. just keep on doing the same thing like that. And look, they're only in the oven about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. As soon as they get all nicely and brown, that's all you have to do. You don't have to keep them that long. They're very quick. Just keep on pressing that flaked almond down into the pastry so they won't fall off and they'll stay stuck on. That butter helps them to stick on. Just press them down at that. And as I said, I arranged these on top of my high tea that I did, and they look lovely, even just to, you know, it was a new thing to do. A couple of women hadn't seen them before, so I thought, well, that's a good idea. I thought I'll put it on YouTube so you can have a look at it. There you go. That's all you do. Very quickly, just press them down. Just put enough. You don't want to overload it a lot. That's enough. You just have to put it all there and just press them down. And now I'm going to transfer that to my oven tray. They're just nice. Just press that all down. Lovely. Now I'm going to just put that on my oven tray. If you put it on your baking paper, you can put it straight on like that. You don't have to, just be careful that, oh, that was a little bit off my baking paper. There you go. Now, I put that in the oven for about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes until they nicely browned up. So, and then you can arrange them any way you want to. Well, my first lot that I did, well, look, that's how they are. That's how you can present them. And as I said, I did a high tea and I put these all on the top, which look really nice. Another thing, they could be on the side of a salad because they got a crunchy with that almonds bits there. You can use them anyway, or just serve them for a morning tea like that with a cup of tea. So look, look how quick and easy they are to make. Just put them in the oven 10 to 15 minutes and you've got a nice batch of flaked almond strips. So I hope you'll try them and enjoy them. Just something different. Thank you for watching. Bye.